This is Jim Greener. I'm one of the counselors at Glenbard East, and I just wanted to give you a scholarship overview. Just a quick general introduction into scholarships. All right, what are scholarships given for? Typically merit based due to school performance. There are other reasons, of course. What can I do before senior year? Just a quick note, this is a presentation for underclassmen in most cases who are not seniors, because if you're a senior, you're kind of already there. But there's some good links here I can show you as well. All right, what can I do before senior year? Earn excellent grades in challenging courses. That is definitely the place to start. Find different activities that you have a passion for and get very involved in them. That's another good thing to do. We'll talk about the net price calculator, and then the last bullet point, take AP classes. So AP classes or an AP test score isn't necessarily a scholarship, but it can take the place of a class that you'd have to pay for in college, potentially, depending on your score on that AP test in May. All right, general overview. There are 4 sources of money for college. We're talking about the bottom 2. So senior year, yes, do your FAFSA. But what can I do before then? I can do a little bit of research. So on our website, if you go to East's website and then you click students, and if you were to scroll down to student services, school counseling, lots of good information, lots of good resources here. These checklists are great, but specifically for scholarships, lots of good links and resources and videos up here. I'm going to scroll down a little bit, the scholarship list. So as you can kind of see, most of these scholarships are for seniors. This is one for juniors through College Board. And I know the Voice of Democracy is annually a grade 9 through 12 award that students can do. But you can see our general list there. Financial aid resources, we're not in the FAFSA yet until senior year. But you can start in some other places. This video is good. Mr. Whitty put together this video underneath that one. Net price calculator, that's a great thing to do. Also, this guide to grants and scholarships has all sorts of wonderful information to tell you about the 4 sources and then places to find different scholarships. So the school's website is a place to start, and also a net price calculator. All right, what is a net price calculator? It's basically an estimate of what it will cost you to attend a college. The better ones have lots of features, including scholarships, and I went and did one, and I wanted to show you this because you start filling out information, your student information, your academic scores. So when I put in 3.0 out of 4, that popped up an estimated merit scholarship. So that is great to see. And then what happens is you're putting in your family resources. I started doing this, and parent finances, and based on those things, it's coming up with a potential estimate for you to go to that particular college. So lots of different things to think about. It's early for that, but looking at different options and looking at different types of colleges as far as talking about financial fits. We talk about reach schools, safety schools, and match schools for admission, but also for financially for attendance is a good thing to do. So what else can I do if I wanted to take a deeper dive? I could look at different scholarship websites within a college, and you can see that there are some at different colleges. Some are more clear than others. This is an example of a school that's more clear. If I were to go to Mizzou and click around, I can see they have a grid. And notice the ACT and SAT scores are here. More and more colleges are test optional, so that won't be a necessary thing in all cases. And I can see that's right, I was scrolling around in North Central, and you have some opportunities and options there, but aren't very clear. Many of our students will also go to COD, and they have different scholarships. As I scroll down, here are the 3 categories. And then also within They are transparent in their GPA. We're in a 4.0 GPA, so a 3.5 will help you out there. All right, as I go back here, I think I went over most things. Most of the links that I went over, other than the college ones and the net price ones, are found within our website. National scholarship searches, that's another thing you can do, and I'll go back to that real quick. And local scholarships senior year, there are scholarships particularly only for seniors. And additional places to search. The websites of the college. Your parent's employer may have scholarships if it's a large corporation. And then lastly, there's tuition reimbursement, which, depending on where you work, some large corporations will have incentives for you to be able to pay for part of your college. There's lots of different, typically many different stipulations within those. And the last thing I wanted to show you from our link is scholarship search engines. You can start doing some search engines and finding different scholarships if you are not a senior. But again, the best thing to do is earn good grades in your challenging classes and put all your efforts into that, because most of the money you would get will be from the college itself.